All right, very well done, math students. Again, no matter which class you're in, whether you're online or face-to-face, what I'm going to be showing you in this next video is how to do a practice assignment. So you've done good so far. You've walked through the Getting Started module, and here's basically how you get one of those items done on that checklist that I gave you. And again, as a reminder for you online students, if you don't successfully get this practice assignment done by the due date, you will be dropped from the class. All right, so be aware of that. You face-to-face classes, just get it done. All right, that way you can earn your points. But I see you guys a little more often, so I'm not going to be too mean to you. All right, but you online students, sorry, I'm going to be a little different. But the way you do your practice assignment, let me go ahead and share my screen and kind of walk you there. Again, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use the use my home screen for my online students. And I'm going to go ahead and go, if I go to modules, all right, so you've already done the home screen, you've already worked through the Getting Started module. And man, my internet is very slow tonight. What you're looking at, right, we want to go to the practice assignment, right? So you've done the orientation video, you've watched some Canvas basics, you've done how to do Canvas assignments and how to read graded assignments, and now it's time to practice that, right? So click on that page in that module, and what'll pop up is basically that page. There's the video you're currently watching. But my goal is to kind of show you how to upload files, suggest how you should complete them, suggest how you should convert them, how to upload in the Canvas so I can grade them, and then learn how to submit multiple pages. Again, this assignment's not meant to be hard, but there are 2 pages of work that you need to do, and you need to practice turning in multiple pages. So you either create one file with 2 pages in it, or you basically upload both pages separately, however you want to do that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started there. So to upload a file, anything that can be uploaded will be highlighted in kind of a greenish blue, and then there'll be an arrow down. So if you click on that arrow down, right, what will happen is that the page will be uploaded. All right, it should be. Again, my internet's probably really slow. There we go. Right, and so there's basically what the first page of this practice assignment do. So I'm just asking you to draw a right triangle, write down a famous formula, and then complete the sentence, math makes me feel. Again, I'm not trying to be hard on you. We're just trying to practice uploading, downloading, creating stuff, whatever the case might be. Same thing for the second page, right? If you click the arrow down, that page will upload, and there's only 2 questions, so an evaluation as well as a rewrite. So again, I'm not trying to be too hard. There's only 5 questions. What you do next, all right, is basically depends on what you have technology wise. If you have the ability to print out these pages so you can write them out by hand, go for it. Some of you might have an iPad that you can actually upload these pages in your iPad and use Notability or some other sort of application that allows you to write on it. Please do not type on these things. I want to see things done by hand. More on that later as we go, but you're creating what I call kind of a pathway between your hand and your brain, which is too important. It helps with memory, all that other stuff. So make sure you're writing things out and not typing it out. All right. Some of you might have to go really old school and get an old piece of paper, right, and rewrite these things on that sheet of paper. Please try to model what you see on the pages and then turn that in. So that's basically how you're going to complete the files, all right? So you're going to answer each of the 5 questions. Again, you've either printed them out and you can write on them. You can upload them to your iPad or Surface Pro and write on them using your stylus, or you go old school and you do it on loose leaf sheets of paper, all right? The next thing is once they're done, how do you convert these files? Again, this depends on what you have available to you. I know at home I have a printer that allows me to scan files into the printer. What I also have is Cam Scanner on my cell phone. I could use that to snap pictures. What's nice about both those options is that I can scan several pages and then create one file of those pages. Or I can choose to take a snapshot of each page and then upload those individually. Again, it just depends on your technology. So use whatever you need, but you're going to have to find some way to make your conversion. I have always found that JPEGs, PDF files, PNGs work the best. PDFs are basically the sweet spot. You'll notice, excuse me, most of the things I do are PDF files. So those are actually the perf. So whatever you need to do, if you have some sort of a printer scanner at home, maybe you have, there's a lot of little small scanners that do it. Your cell phone has applications. Again, I use Cam Scanner. Whatever you need to do to convert your pages to a file that you can upload. And again, you're either converting both pages into one file and turning that one file into 2 pages, or you're doing separate at a time. Again, you need to do multiple pages, right, to complete this assignment successfully. When we start going here, some guided notes are like 8 or 9 pages. So you have to learn how to turn in multiple pages, okay? So the next order of business is, how do you upload the assignment so I can grade it? So if you scroll to the top, oops, I better view as a student. That way we'll see. Yeah, if you scroll to the top, right, what you'll see is a button that says Start Assignment. So you're going to press on that. And then down below, right, what will happen is you'll have an option. Maybe you have your pages on Google Drive. Maybe you upload them in the Canvas Studio. Chances are many of you have to upload the file. All right, so when you're ready to upload the file, you'll click on the Upload File key, right? It'll ask you to choose a file, and then here's my practice Canvas 1, all right? And it'll, oops, come on. And there it is. So it's uploaded up. Practice Canvas 1 is uploaded. Now, again, if I have one file of both pages, I'm good to go. But if I did it on multiple pages, right, I would just go to the Add Another Page, follow the same sequence, choose a file, and maybe I have Canvas 2, right? So now I have both pages loaded. So again, to successfully complete the thing, you either turn both pages individually, or you create one file with both pages. Don't cram all the work into one page, even though it seems easy enough. But the goal here is to learn how to do multiple pages, okay? So once you've got those uploaded, you'll press Submit Assignment, right? And again, depending on how fast your internet is, mine obviously is not performing very well tonight, but you eventually will see, come on, eventually you'll see your screen turn into confetti. Oh, Lordy. And it's not doing it tonight there. No, my internet's obviously very, very slow tonight. Like I said, maybe, yeah, there you go, right? And so there's the confetti. So that means that my pages have been successfully uploaded. You can actually have access to what you downloaded. So if there's ever any question on my end when I'm telling you, hey, you didn't, do this right or whatever, you can see what you did. Right now, you have unlimited attempts, so you can do a new attempt to correct it if needed. All right, but that is basically how you do that. As a matter of fact, if you want to see the submission details, you can click on that. Yeah, and you can even add a comment, right? I did it. Save it, and then what I'll see on my end in the Canvas Grader is I'll see your 2 pages of uploaded work, right? And I'll also see your comment, and then as I grade it, I'll give you comments as well. And then you've already seen in a previous email, right, how to find that. All right, so that, in a nutshell, is basically how you do the practice assignment. Don't worry about getting things wrong, right? It's just more about, give me your best answers that you can. I'm going to learn a bit about where you're at. But the most important thing is learning how to upload to Canvas in the Canvas Speed Grader items that are multiple pages long. That way I can grade it in the Canvas Speed Grader. And just as a reminder before I sign off, as we get going here, remember, only items that are successfully completed into the Canvas Speed Grader. So you've gone through the upload here. Those are the only things I grade, right? If it's past the deadline, or if you didn't submit the right things, right? I'm not going to accept email attachments or comment attachments or anything else. It has to be uploaded pretty much the way that I just explained, so that it goes into the Canvas Speed Grader and then I can grade it. All right. So be looking forward to my feedback when you finish the assignment. Make sure you get your 5 points, right? That way you know you did it. And if not, I'll tell you what you did wrong and you can correct it, right? Other than that, I'm going to sign off and you guys keep carrying through.